This video is for Janus trial users and how to install Janus in their system. When you receive Janus via email, you will receive it in a zip file. When you double click on the zip file, you will see two items: Janus trial script and the Janus support files folder. Go over to your plugins folder, any plugin folder that you want. And what I'm going to do now is, just for clarity, I'm going to create a Janus folder here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to the two files here, and I'm just going to drag them into that folder. Okay. Once that's dragged in, I could go and add Janus immediately in Lightweight. So what I'm going to do is to go to the Add Plugins and locate the Janus trial and double click on that. And you see the two plugins have been successfully added. That means Janus is registered. Go to the master plugins and you can locate Janus trial there, and if you click on that, you load it up. You can also load in two scripts that will basically serve as launcher scripts for Janus, so that you can map these scripts into your hotkeys, and you can use the hotkey to bring up Janus. So you can load these things up in the same way you have loaded or you added the Janus plugin. You also have the mod copy and mod paste, which is quite important. So what you want to do here is, since they're all in one folder, what I'm going to do is go and add plugins. I'm going to go to the support files folder, and I'm going to add these four. I'll explain these two later. If I add them, 4 plugins have been successfully added. The mod copy and the mod paste, they are necessary for certain operations in Janus. Not all operations need them, but just to be sure, you might as well just add them in as well. And the Janus close and open, you can use your hotkey editor and layout to map the Janus close and Janus open scripts. Now the smart replace and the smart replace to Object-GN, these are just some auxiliary scripts. They're sort of just added there for workflow enhancement, and it's all, you can choose to add these or not. Their use is documented in the manual. Some other things, there are other, like Photoshop integration is supported in Janus, but that is for another type of installation. So go over to the documentation. There's a video tutorial, in fact, dealing with installation of Photoshop, and it uses this JavaScript binary to get it to work. This Janus abort process.bat, that is a batch file for Windows that will allow you to abort a breakout process, because there's no way to do that from within LScript. So you can create a shortcut for it, and you can drag it to wherever you want, probably in your desktop or somewhere accessible. And when you break out a process that you wish to abort, you double click on that. There are other files here that will be generated by Janus when you first load it up, such as the global preferences. And you have your auto hotkey, but you don't. This is a auto hotkey script that you may or may not use, depending if you have auto hotkey installed. And again, these things are also in the documentation. So that rounds up all the things you probably need to know installing Janus on your system.